Hi, I'm Jason Lagans, and welcome to my office. We're here at Smith and Bybee. Today we are going to be talking about some interesting facts about the wetland area. Here at Smith and Bybee, there are plenty of marshes that are great habitats for wildlife. On many days, you can see a number of different animals, and on a great day, you might catch our famous turtles. Smith and Bybee has western painted turtles. This is their natural habitat. It also has red-eared sliders and snapping turtles, but they're invasive, which means this isn't their natural habitat and they were brought in from somewhere else. Painted turtles are brightly marked. They have relatively flat upper shells with red and yellow markings and can range from 90 to 250 millimeters long. Painted turtles are one of the most common turtles in North America. This turtle lives in ponds, lakes, marshes, and slow-moving rivers. Painted turtles feed mainly on plants and small animals such as fish, crustaceans, and aquatic insects. Turtles don't have teeth, but instead they have horny ridges that are sharp on their upper and lower jaws. Painted turtles bask in groups on logs, fallen trees, and other objects near the water. The sun exposure actually helps them get rid of parasites. These turtles hibernate during the winter by burrowing into the mud. Hey, look over there. I think I see an awesome snag. Up here you can see a burrow mark from a creature that maybe made a nest. Insects use it to build webs or to make their own nest to crawl around. A snag is any dead or dying standing tree. For wildlife purposes, snags should be at least 3 inches in diameter at breast height and at least 6 feet tall. Snags may develop cavities which either occur naturally or are created by birds. Snags are used for nesting, shelter, and feeding sites. Snags also provide essential habitat requirements for cavity-using amphibians, or spiders, reptiles, and mammals. The removal of snags can negatively impact wildlife populations that are dependent on them as essential habitat. Cavity nesters evolved in unmanaged forest stands where snags developed naturally. So it's important that we take care of this valued resource and identify standing dead trees that can be turned into snags when available. Birds that eat insects such as woodpeckers depend heavily on snags as a source of food. These birds, in addition to being an integral part of their natural ecosystem, are very beneficial in helping to control unwanted insect and pest problems. Nearly 400 species of birds use organ from some part of their life cycle. Of these, more than 200 pass through the Portland metropolitan region each year. Many of these species of bird use cavities in dead or deteriorating trees. Wait, that looks like a great view up there. Let's go check it out. Viewpoints are specifically designed for human enjoyment. Why? Because it's important to get out into nature, whether that be a wetland like Smith and Bybee or taking a nice hike through a forest in your neighborhood. But most importantly, it helps keep us connected. Being connected to nature helps us as humans to see the changes that we are causing to our environment, whether that be to tear down and fill in a wetland area to put in housing for people to live, or conserve a certain area like Smith and Bybee, where animals can live. Going out into nature is the only way to see those impacts on habitats that we have. Even walking around your neighborhood, one can find all sorts of animals adapting to their environment that we created. It is only right that we go out into their habitat and see it naturally and learn how we can better their environment through our actions. As humans, we are the only species that can study and help steward the land to benefit other species on our planet. It is a gift we received from nature and one that we can all return to nature. Thanks so much for joining me at Smith and Bybee. Have a great day.